It's Empire. Just to put it down on you. You made me wanna be all in a thing. It's Jake. You made me wanna just to put it down on you. You made me wanna be all in a thing. Just to put it down. Ladies came back, get up. Ladies came back, get up. Ladies came back, get up. You made me wanna. Ladies came back, get up. Ladies came back, get up. Ladies came back, get up.
What's good, prima donnas? Back again today with another video, and in today's video I am super excited because I'm finally going to be playing with my Bloodlust palette. As you guys could already tell by the title, it ain't no surprise, okay? Hey, Miss Jeffree over here literally gagged us all by giving us his third edition to his blood sugar series, which is now the Bloodlust palette. This palette is so huge, you guys. I want to make a disclaimer. This is not a travel friendly palette. This palette is literally bigger than my fucking head, okay? But it is just such a collector's item. Like, if you guys like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really not a huge fan of purple, and you guys know Jeffree Star palettes are super pricey, but girl, this man, this genius over here, this creative individual, like, God bless his soul, because the way his mind thinks is just out of this world. This man literally gave us, okay, are you guys ready? He gave us an all velvet palette. Like, if this does not scream bad and bougie to you, like, this gives me poison, love spell, bloodlust, perfect name. It is just stunning. Like, packaging, this is not some shit that is gonna go in your makeup drawers, okay? Like, you gotta display this baby right here on the shelf. This is what the palette looks like. I think in this palette he actually gave us 2 new formulas, which is like his monochromatic glitters, which is Wet Jewel and Pink Magic, which is actually what I'm wearing on the lid. So I'll show you guys how those work in action. So yeah, you guys, I'm so excited to be showing you guys this tutorial. I love the way it came out. I feel so Bratz doll and girly and just, I'm feeling myself. Okay, before we jump into this tutorial though, I do want to give a big shout out to Teddy Blake. They actually sent me one of their luxurious handbags, okay? And I'm not big on getting designer stuff, you guys, so when Teddy Blake actually sends me stuff, I feel so bougie. So I wanted to show you guys my new Teddy Blake bag that I got because I just feel so expensive today. This is actually my second Teddy Blake bag, and the first one that I got was like a baby pink. I did feature it in a video like probably like a year or 2 ago. And yeah, they decided to work with me again and send me another bag, you guys. And this one is just so me. If you guys know me, I love my red, okay? Like prima donna, I love black and white red. Like, that's just my whole. Before I show you, if you do order from Teddy Blake, okay, this is what your basically designer bag is gonna come in. It's kind of like, you know, a little duster type of thing. And are you guys ready to see my new gorgeous baby? I'm so excited. Especially, I've been dying to back her out because she is this beautiful bright red. Oh my god, yes, a red bag. And she just looks so sickening. Oh my gosh. So this is what she is giving. It does say Teddy Blake right here in the front in gold. You guys, this is real leather, if you guys are wondering. And I'm not gonna front, these bags are not cheap. They are designer bags if you guys have not heard of Teddy Blake. This is the inside of the bag. It does have kind of like a suede in red on the inside as well. But yeah, you guys, you can like fit a lot of stuff in here. It also has these 2 zippers right here on the sides, where of course those will be pockets, and you can store like obviously your cash and everything in there. If you want to adjust your bag, you can make it bigger or smaller right here on the sides just by doing that. I'm not gonna put the long strap on it. I'm actually gonna leave it like this so I can, you know, be out here in these streets like, yes. I've been waiting to back out my red bag. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this bag, I will leave the links and everything down in the description box, as well as my coupon codes and everything you need to know will be down in the description box. So yeah, definitely check out Teddy Blake if you guys are looking for a new bag. They have so many colors, so many sizes, and so many different styles. So yeah, definitely check them out. Now let's jump into this bloodlust tutorial. All right, you guys, so jumping straight in, of course my brows are already on, and of course there is a link in the description box to my updated brow routine, my $5 brow routine, if you guys did miss it. As always, I did prime my lids with my Too Faced Born This Way multi-scoped concealer, and girl, we dumb high. We about to jump into the bloodlust palette, you guys. Like, Jeffree really did that with this palette. So this is what the unicarton looks like when you do receive it. It is, of course, going to come in a cardboard, and it does say bloodlust on it. Now, the only thing that I do wish, oh my god, bitch, I gagged when I opened it. Like, I wanted to cry. I was like, this palette, period, okay, is fucking stunning. But yeah, this is what the actual palette looks like. It is full velour velvet, just stunning. The only thing I wish, it did say bloodlust on the actual palette. And this is what the shades look like. I did have to dim my camera down, that way you guys can see the actual true colors. So jumping straight in, I am gonna go in with the shade Deviant, which is that super pale purple color. So pretty, you guys. It actually does show up, so it does have pigment to it, so don't be fooled. I am using this on an actual this is a Jeffree Star Morphe brush. This is their JS8 brush, and I'm just taking this back and forth as my transition shade. Now, if you guys have never heard of Cinema Secrets, this is a makeup brush cleaner. So if you guys do a lot of makeup looks like me, you want to just put a little bit on your brush, and girl, boom, done. Your brush is clean and it's dry. This instantly dries your brushes, okay? I wanted to show you guys really quickly. Anyway, moving on. This is Vivid Mood, right? Vivid Mood or Vivid Moon? Okay, Vivid Mood, okay? Because she a mood. This is a super pretty purple, you guys. Oh my gosh. I love this shade so much in this palette. Like, definitely the mattes are stunning. They blend really, really nicely. And I don't know if you guys know this, but in cosmetics, purple is probably one of the most hardest shades to create. So the fact that he did a whole purple palette and actually killed it says a lot about his formula. Anyways, moving on to another Morphe brush. This is the M456. So the other brush I was using was the M433 brush. So this one is a little bit smaller, and now I'm taking the shade Blood Queen, which is a super deeper purple. Oh my gosh, this one actually has a little bit of like a reddish undertone, and it is just so bloody beautiful. Like, oh my god, I can't stress how much these eyeshadows worked so amazing. Like, I honestly feel like when I work with Jeffree products, like palettes and things, I never have an issue, honestly. Like, come on, girl. Shit speaks for itself. Anyway, moving on to this ColourPop E4 brush. This is a really big flat brush. This is what I'm going to use to cut my crease really quickly with that same concealer that I used to carve out my brows and, of course, prime my lids, which is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So I did a quick little cut crease, you know, killed that real quick. And then now I am moving on to my lid shade. So, oh wait, no, I lied. So I'm actually going back in with Blood Queen, and I'm going to deepen up that outer corner because, girl, this shade was just too good. Like, we had to. Okay, so now this is when I'm a little annoyed because I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So I took that shade Wet Jewel, which is that lighter light pink, and I put that all over my lid. And I can't stress enough how beautiful this shade looks in person, and the camera just does not do it justice. But anyways, moving on to the shade Pink Magic, which is more of a purpley pink. I'm going to tie in where I put Wet Jewel and that Blood Queen shade, which is on my outer corner. So I wanted to add just a little pop of pink right there to the center. Now, moving on to Wet Jewel, which is that light pink shade that I put on my lid. Like I told you guys in my intro, this is a new formula that Jeffree did use in this palette with these two shades, and I can honestly say that they are stunning. Like, in real life, they look like pure chrome, you guys, and they have little tiny reflects of glitter, and they're not full on glittery. They're more just like a metallic. And when I tell you that these shine in the light so bright, like, just look at that. Like, I was so shocked of how pretty this eye look came out, because lately I've been into my mattes and I haven't been really fucking with shimmers, and girl, this chrome was just it. Moving on to lashes, I am going to take these Jollie lashes that were sent to me on Instagram. So if you guys are interested in these, definitely check them out on my IG. And yeah, you guys, while my lashes are drying, I am going to prime my face with my Fenty hydrating primer, which is my shit, but I did find a dupe, so make sure you stay tuned to my next video. And also, I will be using my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, because obviously when you use a hydrating primer, you do want to go in with something, you know, a little bit more smoothing to make sure the face looks flawless. Now, if you guys been watching me, you know I've been loving this primer so much. And yeah. And of course, with the power of editing, boom, the lashes are on. And can we talk about these, girl? Like, these are fire, all right? They're fiery. I had to take off the headband because, bitch, my head was hurting, and I had to let it go. But anyway, moving on to foundation, I am taking this foundcealer from Tarte. Now, this one is in the shade medium sand. So yeah, I only tried this a few times, you guys, but I honestly could say that I was having a really good foundation day today. And as you guys can see, one side I do have foundation and the other side I don't. And I wanted to show you guys a comparison on how natural and pretty it really looks on the skin. And this is a really light layer. So for concealer, I wanted to try out for the first time this Laura Mercier. This is their Flawless Fusion Concealer. Now, one thing that I will say, I did definitely like the concealer. I just wish that I got it a little bit in a lighter shade. This one is in the shade 2W. So I did have to lighten it with my Jeffree Star Concealer, and this one is in the shade C14. So I'm not going to front. I had to do a little combination, a little mixture, but as you guys can see, the under eye came out flawless. Like, these two were kind of like a match made because they just went so good together. I will say the Laura Mercier one was a lot more hydrating, and it just made the under eye look so hydrated and just blended like butter. So for the under eye, I am going to use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics setting powder in the shade Topaz. Now, this is when I messed up because in my Jawbreaker palette, I did kind of like test this out for the first time. And bitch, it was too dark. I don't know why I even did it to myself. Like, I don't know what I did. So anyway, I kind of had to fix it with my ABH loose setting powder in the shade Vanilla. So she came in to save the day. But I did want to give this another go. So I actually used this to set my entire face. And it actually made the face look so airbrushed and pretty. So I was actually kind of feeling it as an all over face powder. So yeah, if you guys have not noticed, I'm using a lot of Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Of course, in this video, of course, to go hand in hand with his palette. For bronzer, I am going to take the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Private Island with this new BH Cosmetics brush. This actually came in my Take Me Back to Brazil brush collection. This is my favorite brush at the moment for a bronzer, you guys. The size of it is just perfect, and the way it just glides onto the face, like, it does not like drag with most brushes that you use for bronzer, and it doesn't make it look patchy. It just looks so smooth. So honestly, you guys, sometimes just trying new brushes actually kind of like changes your products in a way. Like, it makes them feel nice and new or like revamped. I don't know, is it just me? But sometimes you just gotta change the damn brush. I told you guys in my Jaclyn Hill palette that I've been loving these truffle blush palettes, and this one is in Vanilla Truffle, and I'm taking the first shade, which is that really pretty baby pink, and I just felt like pink blush just went so perfect, of course, with this look. And girl, we love blush over here, okay? So for highlights, I'm taking my Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics highlighting palettes, and this is the Flash palette, the lighter shade. And I am now going to take the two top shades and do a little mixture to highlight my cheekbones. And girl, this highlighter was stunning. It's just like the perfect amount of blinding. It's not too much where it's like competing with the eyes, but of course, if I do shift my head to the left or to the right, you see that a bitch is glowing from within. You feel me? Okay, moving on to the lower lash line. Of course, my camera was just playing me today. It cut off again, but I am gonna take the matte purple shades and run that on my lower lash line. I didn't put any shimmer or nothing on the lower lash line, and I also did put a light pink in my waterline. So moving on to lips, I am taking this Wet n Wild. This is actually a high shine liquid lipstick, so it is more like a lipstick gloss, if that makes sense. So it's not going to dry down matte or anything like that. It's going to stay more of like a glossy consistency. So even though I wear a lot of nude lipsticks, this one is different because it is more of like a cooler tone with a little bit of pink. So bitch, is different, okay? But anyway, I am going to throw a gloss right on top of that. And now I am taking this. This is the Gloss Bomb. This was like a gift set that I got around the holidays from Fenty. So they're just like a bunch of minis. So I am taking this one, which is in the shade Confetti, which does have a duochrome kind of like purple blue shift. And girl, it is just so pretty, and it went so perfect with this look. I was dumb hype because you guys never, like, you guys see I never do lips like this, so I was like, okay, let me step out of my comfort zone a little bit with the lipstick to, you know, match my eye look. And I was so happy that I did, honestly, and this look honestly came out so good. So last but not least, I am taking my Morphe x Jeffree Star. This is the continuous setting mist, but he did kind of add a watermelon flavor to it. I mean, a scent. I don't know why I said flavor. But anyway, this one does have a watermelon scent, and I actually used this for the first time in today's video, and it is just like the original. It is just scented. So yeah, and it's cute and it's pink. Alright, you guys, so that was pretty much it for this look. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. I am obsessed with this look, probably one of my favorite looks that I've created in a while. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, guys, bye.